Hi, I'm Chris Bournet, director of the documentary Lady Wrestler, the amazing untold story of African American women in the ring. Now, this is a true story of courageous black female athletes like Babs Wingo, Ethel Johnson, Marva Scott, and Ramona Isbell, who broke racial and gender barriers in the 1950s and 60s to become world-famous superstars in the arena of professional wrestling. These women had dozens of counterparts, and many of them lived in my hometown of Columbus, Ohio. Now, I'm really excited about screening this documentary in Detroit, where some of the women have family members. Now, I am a big music fan, in addition to being really into film and passionate about film. I love music, and I will be driving to Detroit because it's only like just under 4 hours, like 3.5 hours from Columbus. So, of course, music will be on my radio, my car radio, the whole time I'm driving from Columbus to Detroit. And I just kind of wanted to share with you some of the songs on my playlist as I get ready for the screening in Detroit, if I could actually get these headphones in. So this is my trusty MP3 player. Sometimes I listen to music on my phone, but I'm kind of old-fashioned in that I like an actual MP3 player with that will work when I'm out of range of the internet or whatever, and I don't have to worry about streaming. This MP3 player, it works every time. So of course, some of the songs that are getting me jazzed and pumped about the screening in Detroit are the Motown sound. Now, there are plenty of male artists who helped make Motown famous: Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, the Four Tops, the Temptations. But because Lady Wrestler is all about celebrating women and women's accomplishments, I'm listening to a lot of famous women from Detroit. So, of course, the Motown sound, listening to the Supremes. One of my favorite songs by the Supremes is Love Is Like an Itching in My Heart. I just think that song is just so catchy. I love the beat. A couple other Supreme songs like Back in My Arms Again, of course, Stop in the Name of Love, Baby Love, Reflections. I just love a lot of the Supreme songs. They were just the epitome of glamour and class and really helped bring black women to the world stage, just like the women in Lady Wrestler. Now, I can't mention women from Detroit, famous women from Detroit, without, of course, paying homage to the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. Now, I am a Generation Xer, so I was mainly exposed to Aretha Franklin by her videos that played on MTV and BET in the 1980s and 1990s. So unlike a lot of really big Aretha fans, I like a lot of her later stuff. So I love the Who Zoomin' Who album with the title track Who Zoomin' Who and Freeway of Love and Another Night. I really love a song, a duet she did with Michael McDonald called Ever Changing Times. I think that's a really underrated ballad by Aretha. Now, someone who I really love, another awesome female musician from Detroit, is Anita Baker. Now, Anita is close to my heart because she was actually born in Toledo, in my home state of Ohio. And I love so many of Anita's songs. I have her greatest hits on my MP3 player, and I love Same Old Love, that just has that classic R&B sound. And I love the video where she's roller skating. I like No One in the World, Ain't No Need to Worry, her duet with the Winans, and the Winans, of course, are from Detroit as well. So those are just, and another, before I go, I just have to mention another iconic female musician who, well, she's iconic to those of us who know of her, but she's kind of underrated, and that would be Bettye LaVette. Bettye LaVette is a blues and R&B singer who is of the same generation as Aretha and a lot of the Motown artists, but Bettye LaVette didn't start getting her due until later in life, when sort of the blues community embraced her. So one of my favorite albums by Bettye LaVette is I've Got My Own Hell to Raise. So she has a song called Little Sparrow. It's a remake of a Dolly Parton song that's just amazing. She has a song called Joy that reminds me of the Wrestling Ladies because it reminds me of their tenacity. Like the lyrics go, you took my joy, I want it back. She has a song called How Am I Different, which I love this song. It's just kind of like a breakup song. And the lyric, Betty LaVette, like a lot of blues artists, she just tells it like it is, and so I can't even repeat some of the lyrics in a YouTube video because it would kind of get banned probably. So Betty LaVette is a favorite. So those are some of the female artists that I am listening to, getting excited for the Detroit screening, and that I will be listening to on the car ride to Detroit. I'll be riding with a couple of my friends. So I'm really excited about the screening. It's this Sunday, December 15th at 7 p.m. at the Northwest Activity Center. For tickets and more information, go to ladywrestlermovie.com. Hope to see you there. Hi, I'm Chris Bournet, director of the documentary Lady Wrestler, the amazing untold story of African American women in the ring. Now, this is a true